We finally have a trade. 30 minutes ago, Woj dropped a Woj bomb saying that the Lakers have traded Russell Westbrook to the Utah Jazz, who are sending Mike Conley to the Timberwolves, who are also sending D'Lo back to the Lakers, and while doing that, the Utah Jazz, for no fucking reason, are sending Jared Vanderbilt and Malik Beasley to the Lakers. Now, for me, I'm going to break this down into multiple pieces. I'm going to start off with the team that, one of the teams that lost, because obviously one team won by far. But the team that lost, Danny Ainge, bro. You're supposed to be one of the best GMs in the fucking league, bro. You just got fleeced. We only gave you Russ Westbrook. I understand that contract's off your books probably in the next couple of days. And you got a protected first-round pick, though. A protected first-round pick for the 2027 Lakers, who are going to be trashed because LeBron has said multiple times. As soon as Bronny is drafted, and he won't be drafted to the Lakers, even though I wouldn't be surprised if niggas just start throwing everything to go get that pick. I wouldn't be surprised if Rob Pelinka does that. But he won't be drafted to the Lakers, so wherever Bronny goes, LeBron's going. So he's off, probably in the next couple of years. You didn't get that pick unprotected? You didn't get both of the picks? Because I understand Russell Westbrook's off your books, but that's still a big contract you got to buy out. I would have demanded both of that pick so that deal's not getting done. I would have stopped the whole deal my fucking self. So he lost. He's one of the best GMs we're supposed to have. And he got fleeced. For the Timberwolves, it was stupid to me. It was no point. D'Lo has been hoping for y'all. I understand you got to pay him. You want to get something for D'Lo. But that's like, bro, you just traded a 27-year-old D'Angelo Russell who's the best friend of one of your franchise players for fucking 36-year-old Mike Conley, who's still a good player, but that's not even lateral, nigga. You just lost that trade by far, bro, because you could have got something better for that. But I don't know. I'm not a GM, so I don't know what was out to get something better. But that was a bad trade for me. You do get somebody that can mentor Anthony Edwards, which I don't think D'Lo could do, even though D'Lo's still a vet in this game. D'Lo's been in the league for 7 years, but Mike Conley's legit a vet, damn near a Hall of Famer to maybe some. He has a really good resume, so I understand that, but it's just like, ugh. And you get Nickeil Alexander-Walker, who might be a diamond in the rough. I don't know. I feel like he's had a lot of opportunities to show that he's the diamond in the rough. He hasn't shown it yet. But hey, you never fucking know. But the Lakers, Rob Pelinka, shout out to you. As Lakers fans, we've killed Rob Pelinka for the longest time. The longest of times. Why not throw 2 picks for Kyrie? Why not give them Austin Reeves and Max Christie for Kyrie? All we do is kill Rob Pelinka. He showed his ass with this trade. This trade was fucking amazing. It's a fleece, bro. It is a fleece. Of course, we get D'Lo. Break it down. D'Lo has his first stint with the Lakers kind of fucked up. The Lakers at that position was fucked up. Even right now, we're still kind of fucked up. Like Byron Scott back then, he didn't want to play the young guys, even though we were a team full of fucking young guys. He didn't want to play the young guys. The nigga will go out there and throw out a fucking Marcus Huertas starting lineup as a starting point guard when you have D'Lo on the bench. It's just shit like that stupid. Our top 2 pick is coming off the bench for fucking Marcus Huertas. Whoever that is, I don't even know how to say his name. Like shit like that. It was back then. It was just fucked up. Even though now, like I said, we're still kind of fucked up. But D'Lo can help that, bro. Like I always said, we weren't a big name away from being a really good team, nigga. No, we were some little pieces away from being a good team, and that's what we did. And that's why I'm saying shout out to Rob, because he's still on his motherfucking 10 toes, and he got the best trade. Because I said we trade for Kyrie. We trade for Kyrie. They won Austin and they won in Max. Okay, we trade for them, and they also won Lonnie. So he's the starting point guard. Pat Bev's still the starting 2. The starting 3 is Juan Toscano Anderson. The 4 is LeBron, and the 5 is AD. Off the bench, you have Dennis Schroeder, and you have Damian Jones. You're not winning a fucking championship. And this pack, not this pack West, this pack East, no, this pack NBA where it's so much parity, you can't just say, oh, we got LeBron, we got AD, and we got Kyrie, we're going to win. No, fuck no. It doesn't work like that no more. Shit has fucking changed. That's why I didn't want that deal, and I'm happy he's still on his 10, especially when all these fucking contracts are off the books. And we can still get Kyrie. Even though I don't want him, because I don't think we need him like Lakers think we need him. Lakers fans think we need him. But we are still most likely going to get Kyrie. He's so hell-bent on playing with LeBron. It's so fucking obvious. But what this trade does for us, bro, I was talking to a couple friends earlier. They was talking about starting AD at the 4, putting Thomas Bryant at the 5. if they was going to do that, they would have been did that. And I'm happy they didn't do that because I feel like this is the best Anthony Davis we've ever seen. I know a lot of people have that whole 2020 Anthony Davis who was basically not even playing in the paint. He was more so in the mid-range and shoot 37% from three. That is not Anthony Davis. Take that whole thought and throw it in the fucking trash can. That is not Anthony Davis. The Anthony Davis that we know is the Anthony Davis that we're seeing right now. The dominant Anthony Davis, the paint piece Anthony Davis, the elite two-way defender Anthony Davis. Now, one thing I'm sad that one Russell's not going to get a lot of credit for, but we might not see is him be as dominant as he was because Russell helped out AD so much with just little spoon feeds here, putting AD in the right spots. That's why I feel like when Westbrook does get bought out, he's going to be valuable to teams that's just trying to get over the hump, like the Clippers or like the Wizards for some odd reason. They will try to do that. But he just helped out AD so much, and just because he didn't show out on the stat sheet all the time, Russell Westbrook didn't really get the credit for it. Instead, he got bashed for everything. Like, a lot of Lakers fans will say this whole team was trash because of Russell Westbrook. It just sucks, bro. Like, I was never a big Russell Westbrook guy, but he turned me into a fucking stan, bro. And it sucks that he might not get the credit that he deserved for what he did with us, because he did some good things, bro. AD was elite this year, and a lot of it was because Russ, bro. A lot. It was also AD accepting the five-man role and being more aggressive and dominant. But we've always known Russ for getting bigs paid. Not that he's going to get AD paid because AD is AD. But it's the reason why AD looked the best he's ever looked with Russell Westbrook. But like I said, never going to get the credit for it. But I'm more so, I just want to see AD stay at the 5. I think it's going to work out for us. I feel like if we run out a lineup of D'Lo, who can spread the floor, one of the best off-ball guards. I did that in my last thing. One of the best off-ball guards we have in this league. Who can play next to LeBron, who can play next to AD, who can also play in the pick and roll with Anthony Davis. He's not the playmaker that I would say Russell Westbrook is, but still, he's still a good playmaker. You can either have Malik or Lonnie at that 2. 3 D wings. Not really a lot of D, but they can shoot a lot of 3. You got them. Then you have, of course, the GOAT. To a lot of people. The GOAT, LeBron James, who's still playing as the top 5 player in the league. Then you have Jared Vanderbilt. This was the needle mover in the trade. I understand, and like the rumors, the needle mover in the trade was D'Lo and his whole contract and shit. But I feel like this was a needle mover because I feel like if we was just to get D'Lo, okay, you just change what Russell was doing, just put it on to D'Lo, let D'Lo get a lot of touches, basically let him do what Russell was doing. And then you just get another shooter, Malik Beasley, and I'm like, okay, that's cool. That's what we need. We need a little bit more shooting, but we need more. What Kobe say? We need more. Like, we needed Jared Vanderbilt. We needed a guy. I told you, guys, I don't know what video it was, but I know it's a video within the last month that I dropped. Every championship team needs that hard worker. Vando is that. He's not a household name, so even casuals that see, who the fuck is Jared Vanderbilt? He's just not a household name. But when you're watching Vando, one of the most impactful role players we have in this league, that will dive on the floor, that will give you the offensive rebounds, give you the extra rebounds on both sides, that will guard anybody who asks him to guard, that can. There's a difference in will and can. That can guard everybody who asks him to guard, except like fucking Joel and Steph and Jokic, the big guys. But I can put him on a Kawhi and I'm comfortable. I can put him on a Paul George and I'm comfortable. That's just how good he is. And we have that Iron Man at the 4 that doesn't miss a lot of games. Bro, that's a fucking steal. That part right there, Jared Vanderbilt, makes the deal a steal to me. That's a steal because, you seen the amount of rumors that Jared Vanderbilt was in? He was in rumors all the last 2 weeks. And you seen the draft picks that people were willing to offer, multiple draft picks for Jared Vanderbilt. He's just that fucking good. And we got that at the 4. That's a fleece. That's a fleece. There's no way out. There's no way around it. It's a fucking fleece. So our lineup is D'Lo, like I said, D'Lo or Lonnie or Malik at that 2, but I'm gonna say Malik for just right now. You have Bron, Vando, AD at the 5. Perfect starting lineup. Perfect. Question: Vando's shooting a little bit, but standing in the corner, he shoots 50% in the corner. Whoa. We're good. We're good. But then you go to the bench, we have Dennis Schroeder, who I think can go back into a 6 man of the year type guy. Which that's what he's always been. He's been asked to start with us. That's why it's been so wishy washy. That's just not him, bro. It's not him. So he goes back there. You got Lonnie, 3 deep, a little bit more 3, a little bit less deep. Austin Reeves, just he's a jack of all trades. He's not like really really nice, but Austin Reeves got game. You got him. You got Thomas Bryant. We've seen what he did when AD was up. Who else was dealing with Thomas Bryant? Fucking Russ Westbrook, but he's not gonna get the credit. So you got them 4. You still got Pat Bev. That's a championship team. That's a championship team. You can't even you can't deny it. That's a championship team. LeBron, you gotta get to the Western Conference Final. First, you gotta get to the fucking top 6 seed, cause we can lose to the play-in. Did you get that trade we got today? We still could fuck around and lose to Shea. That's just how good that nigga is. That's just how good he is and that team is. We still could lose to them in a play-in. So just get to the playoffs. Get to the playoffs, and I'm trusting you every single series. The Warriors, they played the Lakers so fucking well. But still, yeah, I'm trusting you every single series. So that's it. That's my thought for this trade. Hopefully, we have a lot more trades because Danny Ainge fucked it up with trading Rudy Gobert for 5 first-round picks. Then he just did me a solid. So, peace out.